Welcome to CozyChick product presentation. CozyChick is an innovative egg packaging product designed and produced in such a way that it is superior to any product that has ever been in the market before. We at CozyChick strongly believe that CozyChick will give the eggs a cozy, hygienic, environmentally friendly, and safe home that they have always deserved. We are pleased to announce that CozyChick has not taken today's egg packaging industry one or two small steps forward only. Rather, CozyChick has solved hundreds of problems of the current egg packaging industry, has implemented unique innovative features, and simply breathed new life into the egg packaging industry. This is why CozyChick is a gigantic leap forward to the future of egg packaging. We will see during today's presentation that today's egg packaging products have many different problems in hygiene, environmental issues, design, and safety of the eggs. CozyChick proudly has a solution to all the known egg packaging problems of today and has created a revolutionary features even for the problems of the tomorrow. Let me start the presentation with a simple question. Is there any price tag for health? The sky is probably the limit, because research has shown that once we, humans, have a disease, we are willing to spend up to our last penny for a cure. But how can we quantify the price tag if we wanted to come close to a figure? To answer that, I refer to the numbers we spent on our healthcare. In Sweden, 14.2% of the BNP was spent on healthcare, and the amount is increasing by 0.2% each year. In the U.S., the same number is an incredible 20.3% of the national budget, or approximately $1.3 trillion each year, increasing by $100 to $300 billion annually. Another fair indication of the value of health to us is how much we spend on organic food. In Sweden, during 2013, a 38% increase in demand for organic food was recorded, where usually demand exceeds the supply. In 2017, another record of 10.3% increase in sales of organic food only for the first half of the year was registered. Prices of organic food compared to non-organic food is up to a few 100% higher. This is what we are paying to keep ourselves away from diseases. By the way, the best-selling organic foods are milk, cheese, and eggs. I would like to segue into another question. Do we pack sterile products in garbage bags? Can syringes, medicine, or any other sterile product be packed in a used garbage bag? A sterile product is always packed in a sterile package. So trite is this fact. But why do we still pack our organic eggs in a package that causes cancer and other deadly diseases? Are you piqued hearing my last question? And perhaps you wonder where that comes from. You may ask me now, how can egg packaging kill us? Well, I am here to answer this question and many more. To understand the answer to our last question, we need to know, or if we already know, we need to be reminded about a common fact. Eggshell is made almost entirely of crystals. It is a semi-permeable membrane, which means impurities, bacteria, eggs, and moisture can easily pass through its pores. If we wonder why the eggshells are made with up to 17,000 holes, we need to find the answer in the nature. A chicken grows inside an egg, and while doing that, it needs oxygen. Nature has designed the eggshells in a way that everything, including the oxygen, easily goes in, but at the same time, to preserve the liquids and nutrition, nothing goes out of the egg. An experience that most of us might have is when we look inside an eggshell after we have painted that during the Easter holidays. We see how easily the paint has migrated into the egg through its shells. Another cool experience is when you have a torch in darkness close to one side of the egg. You will see the other side of the shell as fully transparent. In fact, this is the same procedure that the egg packaging companies use for detecting blood drops inside the egg, as you can see in the picture. Recycled materials are usually full of impurities and bacteria, due to the nature of their collection. It is the same even if we use a new material that releases impurities from itself to eggs or any other food. When an egg packaging is made of such material and comes in contact with eggs, the impurities easily migrate into the eggs, as we have seen in that last slide. We would like to take a look at all sorts of material that has been used to produce egg packaging, starting with PVC. PVC is a transparent plastic material which was widely used for egg and other food packaging in the past. It was found out that PVC releases a substance called phthalates when it comes in contact with the food. Due to the poisonous nature of phthalates and all sorts of diseases that it can cause, PVC was widely banned for food packaging globally. Another plastic material called polystyrene, or PS, has been widely used for food and egg packaging until recently. It comes in two different forms, a transparent or a foam-like form. If you remember, about a decade ago, McDonald's used to serve hamburgers and coffee in the foam-like packaging made of PS. This sort of material has also been the dominant egg packaging type in North America. Unfortunately, again, it was found out that polystyrene releases styrene, a toxic material linked to cancer when it comes in contact with food. PS has also been banned globally for food packaging, but is still not out of the market in many countries. Another material which is widely used for egg packaging is PET. It is a plastic used for water and carbonated drink bottles such as Coke. In recent years, recycled PET is used to produce egg packaging. Unfortunately, it had been found out that the PET releases another toxic material called BPA when it comes in contact with food. BPA is linked to many diseases such as cancer and neurological issues. One dominant material that is used for egg packaging has always been recycled paper. Recycled paper is collected in a very unhygienic environment, basically collected from garbage bins, streets, and many other dirty environments. The situation is getting worse day by day as advanced countries are moving towards a paperless society due to highly automated internet technologies and produce not much of used paper anymore. This has been leading to more importation from countries where internet revolution has not really happened yet, and the hygiene for collection of used paper is at its lowest level in places such as India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, etc. The production environment of the egg packaging from recycled paper is not clean either. Here in the next slide, you will see a short video about how the egg packaging is produced from used paper. This plant is the cleanest in the world. Unfortunately, everything else is hundreds of times dirtier.
Farms ship out their eggs in trays called filler flats. These flats begin as recycled paper. Old phone books, newspapers, magazines, cardboard, pretty well any product made of paper fibers. The factory even recycles its own flats that have been rejected by quality control. The raw materials go into what's called the pulper, a giant blender that mashes everything up and blends it with hot water that's 43 to 65 degrees Celsius. The hot water swells the fibers, causing them to break apart. After 20 minutes, they become pulp, a watery mixture roughly the consistency of hot oatmeal. The pulp exits out the bottom of the pulper through a filter that screens out plastics and other contaminants. Shaping the flats is a fully automated process. Formation molds descend into a
One of the problems with the recycled paper egg packaging is the environment inside of it. Paper pulps, by their nature, are absorbent of humidity. They absorb easily the moisture from air and from wet eggs. There is no air circulation inside such an egg package. It is also dark inside. There are many types of bacteria inside a recycled paper egg package due to the unhygienic collection and production. As we all know, bacteria can grow exponentially in an environment that is humid, dark, and has no air circulation. As eggs come in contact with such packaging, those well-grown bacteria and impurities migrate in the eggs very easily, as explained before. Back in 2012, State investigation authorities in Sweden wrote a report about the risk of food contamination from food packaging due to the migration of impurities into the food. They pointed out the risks with BPA and phthalates that I explained before. They raised a strong demand to look into this specific public health risk. They also mentioned that sometimes environment protection and health are in conflict. This is a very important statement that we will come back to later in this presentation. Shortly after the Swedish report, a shocking incident happened in Germany. Many school children who ate Advent calendar chocolates got badly sick simultaneously. The incident was so unpleasant that an official investigation was commenced in Germany by the state. They tested 24 different Advent calendar chocolates and found high contents of mineral oils in all of them. Mineral oils are highly carcinogenic. The results of the investigation demonstrated that those detected mineral oils have migrated from waste paper packages into the chocolate. Having those shocking results, they decided to take the investigation one step further in Germany to fully understand the problems with recycled paper food packaging. The consumer industry invested in an investigation that took over 2 years. The result was more shocking than anyone could imagine. For the first time, they found a minimum 250 different substances, such as mineral oils and other harmful material in recycled paper food packages. They also succeeded in measuring how much of those 250 substances migrate into the food. Based on those facts and official investigations, Switzerland was the first country that introduced a complete ban on the use of recycled paper for food packaging starting April 2017. No food packaging that is produced by waste paper is allowed to be used in Switzerland. Several strict directives on the same issue has been issued by EU, and a complete ban is also expected to be introduced throughout other countries in Europe soon. Interestingly, most of the food items that are in contact with their packaging are packed in clean, food-grade, first-hand or virgin plastic material. Let's look at any supermarket where we buy our food items. When you see all of this, you may wonder why eggs are still not packed in a clean, food-grade, hygienic, and environmentally friendly package. When we see so much plastic around us, we remember all the bad stories that we constantly hear in the media. Then a question comes to our mind. Is plastic good or bad for the environment? Actually, all the experts agree that plastic is not bad for the environment if we handle them correctly. For example, many countries such as Sweden has handled plastic PET bottles correctly by recycling over 90% of them and producing energy from the other 10%. This leaves almost no negative effect on the environment. At the same time, plastic can be bad if we don't handle it right. We hear a lot in the media that plastic is bad, but never hear that it is because of us, not because of the plastic. Anything can be bad if we don't handle it rightly. Food, air, cars, computers, and everything else is good, but turns bad if we don't handle them correctly. The world and our lifestyle as we know it today can't survive without plastic. Fortunately, plastic is phasing out of our lives step by step. We will see how CozyChick adopts to the replacement of plastic and how it handles today's plastic correctly. Now that I have explained about all the hygiene problems that the existing egg boxes pose to our health, I would like to explain how CozyChick solves them all. CozyChick is produced by a virgin, first-hand, transparent, clean plastic material called polypropylene, or PP. The grade of the material that is used for our product is the food-approved grade, which means officially that it is certified to come in contact with food. This grade of PP does not release any substances to the food. PP is already used for packing so many thousands of food products in the market that comes in contact with foods, such as yogurt, ice cream, margarine, butter, creams, etc. Not only the body of the CozyChick is produced from clean PP, but also the labels are made from the same PP material. Even the ink used for printing the labels are also food grade, which does not contain any mineral oils or any other harmful substances. As for the environmental aspect, we will explain later on. This is also designed for food safety measures, even if the labels usually never come in contact with the food. CozyChick uses the latest production technology called injection molding. The product is always produced in clean rooms, up to 100 times cleaner than an operation room in a hospital. There is no dust, bacteria, impurities, etc. in such production environment. The difference is incomprehensible compared to the production environment of recycled paper egg packaging. Here are some photos of the actual production site in Stockholm. In the same site, most probable hygienic medical devices are produced as well. Therefore, the production environment is the cleanest that it can be. To keep the production environment clean and hygienic, before entering, you need to cover your hair and clothes. You need to wash your hands with soap and then by spirit. In the next slide, you see the actual production cycle. Are you one of the consumers who always open an egg carton to check if the eggs are not broken before buying them? You're not the only one. Most people do that because a recycled egg box is not transparent and to make sure the eggs are not broken. There is no other way but by opening and touching them. The health risk of opening the egg box and touching it with our hands is very big. Our hands are full of bacteria that can transfer diseases easily after touching anything. CozyChick egg box is transparent. You can make sure the eggs inside are not broken by just looking instead of touching them. In the next slide, you will see how dirty our hands are and how the transfer of diseases happens by our hands.
Well, the flu has wreaked havoc on much of the country this season, including right here in the Miami Valley. We've already had 2 flu-related deaths. The main culprit may just be the things we use every day, our very own hands. Elise Coulter shows us just how dirty they can be.
During the winter months, one of our biggest problems is bacteria and viruses and all types of diseases which are spread by improper or inadequate hand washing.
We deal with the public every day. We shake hands with most people that come in the door for a greeting. So we actually are very high prone to get a lot of diseases.
Jerry Van Haas works at a local car dealership and often shares a desk, phone, and other office space with his coworkers.
I try not to let anybody use any of my stuff.
But it happens, so we wanted to find out what's on your coworkers' hands. We had 10 people swab their hands before they washed them and then had them washed and swab again. We then took those dishes to this lab where they sat in an incubator for 24 hours.
If you look on this plate here, you see the little green ones? Those are normal mouth organisms. We call it mouth flora.
While they might seem harmless, think again.
If you see the things from your mouth, if someone has the flu or a cold, those organisms are going to be on your hands too if you're seeing other mouth organisms.
That means if your coworker has the flu from their mouth on their hands and then touches your phone, your desk, your keyboard, and your mouse, by the end of the day the flu is everywhere and it can live there for up to 8 hours.
Eggs are dropped from the rear end of a chicken, a place which is not the most hygienic place. It also drops on a floor full of bacteria and droppings. To get rid of this much bacteria immediately, some producers wash the eggs. But the problem is that if the eggs do not get fully dried, there is a risk of mold growth on the shells. As explained earlier, paper egg packaging by its nature sucks in all the moisture in the air, keeps the eggs in darkness, and offers no circulation to keep the eggs dry. The result is a very humid resting place for eggs. Any food item, even eggs, can get moldy when exposed to high humidity. So are the eggs just any other food item. In some cases, the molds are not even visible, but they are surely harmful to health. The best recommendation of all food health experts is to keep the eggs dry. The mold problem on eggs is serious. We frequently read on the news the financial and health damages it gives to producers and consumers. Here's an example. One of the major hypermarkets in Sweden returns hundreds of thousands of eggs to one of the major producers of eggs because of molds. ICA forced to withdraw the bulk moldy eggs. The problem lies with the supplier affected by moisture in the premises. We have withdrawn the eggs as a quality measure. According to Hakan Berlin, they can move about 100,000 eggs. All customers who have purchased the egg compensated by ICA if they wish to return them. While paper-based egg packaging is impossible to keep dry by its nature, the material we use for CozyChick is fully plastic and not at all moisture absorbent. The advanced air circulation design of CozyChick keeps the eggs very dry, minimizing the risk of mold forming on the eggs. The air circulation design is a result of years of research and computer simulation. Please see the air circulation features of CozyChick. The excellent air circulation design, the light environment due to the transparency of the material of the CozyChick also stops bacteria growth. Once there is a crack on an eggshell, a highway to the nutrition is opened for bacteria to reach the nutrition inside the eggs. The crack can be very small and invisible and still carry that risk. World Health Organization, WHO, recommends not to use any eggs with cracked shells due to the high risk of deadly diseases such as salmonella, etc. In traditional distribution, cycle eggs are delivered to packing companies who pack them in their egg packaging and transport them to supermarkets, and we pick them up and carefully bring them home. In this model, we have less commercial transportation, which is usually the less careful transportation type. In modern delivery system, the eggs are transported from egg packing company to a central warehouse of an internet shop. From there, you have means of commercial transportation to the homes of consumers. Much more commercial transport, which is the less careful transport type, means much higher risk for cracking the eggs. In the next slide, we will see how CozyChick has minimized this risk to keep our eggs crack-free. CozyChick has introduced a shock absorber design into the egg packaging. For the first time, eggs are resting from the bottom and top in spring-like structure to absorb the shocks and keep them crack-free. Today, in our distribution model, we need to transport goods collectively to reduce the cost and carbon footprint by shipping less air. An egg packing company can always ship a full truck to a central warehouse of a supermarket chain. But the same warehouse needs to fill a truck that goes to a supermarket collectively with different products. Then, if the egg packages are not strong enough, other products in the truck may smash the eggs. In the next slide, we will show you how CozyChick has solved this problem. CozyChick has created, by its advanced design, the most solid egg packaging that has ever been in the market before. A single pack of 6 eggs is certified for a top load of 66.5 kilograms before it gets smashed. For reference, a recycled paper egg package tolerates less than 25 kilograms only. When the eggs are smashed during the collective transport, another problem appears. The liquid in the eggs leaks through an egg packaging made of recycled paper and damages packs beneath. Tesco, a big supermarket chain in UK that retails over 1.3 billion eggs annually, says converting from paper to plastic egg packaging has saved 1 million eggs a year during their trial, and have helped them to avoid damaging packages beneath the leaking egg boxes. Now we would like to tell you how CozyChick is made to be the most environmentally friendly egg packaging in the world. You are surely aware of the shrinking water resources of the world and how this shortage is creating conflicts in our planet. To make a fair reference point in production of recycled paper egg packaging, we consume 180 grams of fresh water per pack. CozyChick uses a production technology that consumes no fresh water, helping our planet environment. Production of CozyChick consumes only 10 to 15% of the power that is used to produce recycled egg packaging. Less power consumption means less carbon footprint for power production and means better environment. CozyChick is designed to have the minimum stacking height compared with other products in the market. The stacking volume is 55% less than paper egg boxes. This means 55% less carbon footprint accrued when shipping the boxes to the customer. Imagine that an estimated 200 billion of egg boxes are shipped every year from egg box manufacturers to the egg packing companies, and with this reduction, how much we save and protect our environment. CozyChick goes one step further to reduce the carbon footprint. Producing paper egg boxes today requires gigantic central plants to make the production economically feasible. This means a lot of shipping to customers across the continent. CozyChick uses a technology that is available in every city on the planet. Feasible production capacities are so small that it is enough for just one customer, which is one egg packing company of any size. Therefore, it is fully possible to place the production next to our customers. This way, there will be the shortest possible transportation of egg boxes to the customers and minimum carbon footprint you can imagine for such a product. An egg packing company stores large numbers of egg boxes for their production. A typical mid-size company has thousands of square meters of warehouse just for empty egg boxes. Whatever size of warehouse the companies utilize for storing of empty egg boxes, CozyChick can reduce it 55%. That is a 55% saving on warehouse building investment, 55% less investment in shelves in the warehouse, 55% less energy to keep the warehouse warm or cool. These are direct costs and environment savings that CozyChick offers. CozyChick is the only egg packaging product that has 0 chemicals on labels. All other egg packaging products in the market use self-adhesive labels, which contain glue made of different chemicals. CozyChick labels are attached with modern technology using heat. Therefore, absolutely no chemicals are used for sticking the labels to the body of the egg packaging, therefore guaranteeing less chemical waste into the environment. CozyChick is the only egg packaging product in the world that can be produced using 100% biodegradable material. CozyChick has 2 innovative solutions, which we will see in the next slides. CozyChick can be produced by PLA, a material that is derived from renewable resources such as cornstarch, cassava, chips, or starch or sugar canes. This means CozyChick is made of this material and can be thrown into the nature with peace of mind as it degrades by itself like any other natural substance. PLA has a big advantage, and that is, being fully degradable during a short period of time. PLA also has disadvantages, such as higher prices, less heat resistance, it deforms at around 60 degrees, and it cannot be mixed with other plastics in the recycling process. CozyChick can also be produced using EcoPure, which is an organic additive that causes plastic to biodegrade. EcoPure is made with normal PP in small proportion to make that happen. EcoPure has advantages such as keeping all PP properties, can be mixed with plastic for recycling, and price is affordable. It has disadvantages, mainly the fact that degradation process in the nature takes longer than PLA. CozyChick has a consistent precision in shape, which can easily be introduced to the redemption stations. It can be detected by most of the redemption machines and has enticing redemption fees to encourage consumers to bring them back to the shops for recycling. This can ultimately save 8 million metric tons of material not going to be dumped in the environment. Due to the solid shape of the CozyChick, you can wash and reuse them for many number of times. Some families buy eggs in larger trays of 30 due to the lower costs. Usually, such trays are very low in quality and can be unsafe for eggs till they are finished off. A consumer can transfer the eggs from such trays to CozyChick, and in some cases, after they get dirty from use, you can put them in a dishwasher and there you go. A clean, like new CozyChick. You might have heard about the plastic bags ban in France due to environmental concerns. As an alternative, France recommends plastic bags made out of PLA or they recommend to users to have a more stable plastic bag that they reuse by bringing back and forth to the market. A new trend has recently been introduced to the market. Selling unpacked eggs directly from small farms that produce eggs organically has found traction in supermarkets. Those who care for their health and care for the environment as well. As we have seen, CozyChick is perfect for reuse. Same concept as plastic bags in France can be implemented for eggs, and only CozyChick will be able to offer perfect reuse possibilities. Hundreds of millions of eggs is wasted annually as the egg packaging is mostly not stable. A little uncareful move or handling by consumers today can easily mean many broken eggs. This is all due to unstable and shaky packaging of eggs. CozyChick has introduced a unique technology called U-Rim to keep the eggs safe. By this technology, it is fully possible to hold one side of a full egg package without feeling or possibility of dropping any eggs. CozyChick construction is so solid that it is avant-garde. Have you ever noticed that all egg boxes of 6 eggs are offered in connected pairs at the supermarkets? Have you ever wondered why? The reason is that a single 6-egg package is impossible to feed into the egg filling machines due to the size. It should be a connected pair of 2 6-packs to be able to work in the machines. Once they are filled without separation, they are offered in the retail stores. Consumers who like to buy only 1 pack of 6 eggs will have to hold the 2 sides tight, which leads oftentimes to smashing the eggs, probably due to excessive force used to hold the packaging tight. Then most of the times, separation tears the packs and eggs drop from the packaging to the floor. CozyChick has solved all these problems. The solid design of the CozyChick product prevents the eggs from being smashed due to any holding pressure. Also, the packages will stay fully intact after separation, which leads to prevention of eggs from getting dropped due to a broken package. You might know the biggest challenge to recycle any product is the fact that most of the products are made from many different materials, which makes it hard or sometimes impossible to separate during the process of recycling. A good example is milk or juice packages. They are made out of 8 to 10 different layers of different materials. Today, over 30 billion of them are sold each month. No company has been able to recycle even one of them. CozyChick is the only egg packaging product that is made from one single material throughout the product, making the recycling very cost-efficient and very easy to do. There is a huge demand in the market to recycle such product. Environment and hygiene can sometimes come in conflict. That means if you extremely take care of the environmental aspects of a product, that you may have to compromise on hygiene aspects and vice versa. Recycled egg packaging has always been promoted as an environmentally friendly product. How about the hygiene aspect? Producing in a balanced environment and hygiene cycle is to produce food packaging from new hygienic clean material, collect and recycle the material, and make a non-food product. This way, we have a perfect balance between hygiene and environment. This is a process that CozyChick is designed for. An unbalanced environment and hygiene cycle is to collect and recycle material from garbage, use this unhygienic material for food packaging, collect and burn the packages due to the impossibility of recycling. Paper egg packaging is going through this unbalanced process. Consistently precise dimensions of CozyChick by millimeters provide smooth operation in high-speed packaging machines. This is why paper egg packaging absorbs all humidity that changes its dimensions from one place to another, from one day to another. This means that many eggs are broken due to malfunction of the machine caused by varying sizes of the egg boxes. CozyChick can deform only in temperatures higher than 130 degrees Celsius, 266 degrees Fahrenheit. This fact provides a possibility to boil your eggs before opening the lid in boiling water. Cool. Now we would like to tell you about the design, beauty, and feeling of CozyChick. This is an egg packaging product that not only has excellent hygiene and environment properties, but also looks and feels good. CozyChick can be produced in any color tone. This provides enormous possibilities for promotions. For example, associating different egg types such as free-range, organic, and other types of eggs to certain colors. The sky is the limit. CozyChick egg packaging product is changed in hands of 3 different parties: egg packing companies, supermarkets, and the consumers. Here, I would like to explain for you how much these 3 parties care and how they are benefited from such a fantastic product. First and most important party is the consumers. Hygiene, environment, and sustainability issues is at the center of attention of today's consumers who have never been informed and conscious more than they are today. We will see in the next slides what is in their minds. One of the largest supermarket chains in Sweden has done a survey. It shows that customers have high demands on food-producing companies to improve their climate effects. 98% of them answer they want more environmental-friendly transportations and collective transportation of the food. The 5 most usual sustainability demands from the consumers are: more environmentally friendly transportation, collective transportation of goods to supermarkets, more environmental-friendly packaging, energy saving, material return sorting in the supermarkets. You have seen on this presentation how CozyChick has served all 5 of the highest demands of consumers. The same supermarket chain arranged a concert and surveyed the public attending the concert. They all said that they would like to do their shopping at supermarkets who have higher sustainability goals. 63% of the public said they choose a supermarket based on how much they care about the sustainability. 79% of the people that attended the concert had the same thing in their mind. The second party in the chain is egg packing companies. They care about an advanced egg packaging due to the following facts and the way they benefit from it. Less broken eggs at stores during packing operation and transportation means less returns, means less food waste and financial loss. Less transportation cost. Less storage cost of egg packaging. Improved image for environment promotes sales toward the consumers. Improved image for hygiene promotes sales toward the consumers. Improved productivity results in lower cost, as less deformation in packaging results in less broken eggs, which duly decrease the downtime of their operation for cleanup. Being in line with mind and policies of retailers, politicians and consumers promote sales. CozyChick is certified to be compatible with high-speed egg filling and packing machines. The code and certificate is programmed to all machines globally. One of the leading Swedish egg packing companies pays fantastic focus on hygiene of the eggs. Chicken's natural habitat means that there is always more or less dirt, dust, chicken curd, and various forms of bacteria on the eggshell invisible to the eye. To strive for increased food safety, it is important that these different pollutants do not accompany the consumer home in the fridge or to the restaurants and kitchens, where the risk of contamination to other foodstuffs cannot be excluded. Egg has therefore chosen to hygiene treat, wash and UV disinfect all eggs to reduce the occurrence of bacteria on the eggshell to almost 0, which samples are validated by the external laboratory. The hygiene treatment, washing and UV treatment, is done efficiently using modern technology at our packing in Perstorp. The equipment and process is approved by the Swedish Food Safety Authority, which is also responsible for ongoing controls. This hygiene treatment does not affect the internal quality of the eggs or the time for storing the egg, but it increases the food hygiene significantly. Washed eggs, carried out according to the Norwegian Food Safety Authority standards, which are sold in stores or in a restaurant or storehouse, must be labeled washed eggs, and that is all egg. This is how much egg packing companies care. We can be assured that these great and appreciated efforts can go completely wasted without a hygienic packaging. Hygiene, environment, and sustainability is now at the center of retailers' attention. As we will see, all major supermarkets have clear targets with sustainability. They also can benefit greatly from CozyChick advanced features, as you will see in the following slides. A transparent egg packaging means you can see the eggs inside the pack easily without opening the lid. Shoplifters sometimes smuggle some food items out of the supermarket by hiding them inside non-transparent paper egg packaging. Due to this theft risk, many supermarkets open the egg box lids to check inside. Having CozyChick means an end to this type of shoplifting, as you see the contents inside without the need to open the lid. ICA, largest supermarket group of Sweden, has a target to become climate neutral by 2020 in compliance with the Paris Climate Convention. According to the CEO, they want to achieve this by more efficient and environment-friendly transportations. CozyChick is offering this possibility to retailers. The supermarket chain explains the targets for the food packaging. According to them, a food package should protect the contents, meet the environment and hygiene requirements, and offer efficient transport possibilities. This is exactly what CozyChick offers. Another big supermarket chain explains that the environment is in their focus for the food packaging. The group carefully choose and develop food packaging that prevents food waste. This is again what perfectly CozyChick offers. Another major supermarket says their target is to cut 60% of the CO2 by 2020, and by 2030 they should bring CO2 release to zero. They have started using trains, run by electricity, and will expand this trend. CozyChick obviously can help them tremendously to reach their target. As we have seen earlier in this presentation, politicians do their best to save consumers from potential damage that a package can make to the public health. They actively struggle to set rules on how to protect the environment. CozyChick is an undeniable help to politicians to reach their targets. CozyChick meets all the applicable standards for food packaging and environmental hygiene, such as ISO 9001, ISO 14001, BRC Global Standards for Food Packaging, etc. Every year, an independent global egg packaging industry report is published. This is the conclusion of the report in recent years. Extremely secure packaging is required for eggs because of the porous nature of eggshells. Therefore, egg packaging manufacturers need to consider a number of factors, such as the type of eggs, the global standard for egg packaging, and complete traceability of egg packaging. Also, the egg packaging should be strong enough to prevent breakage, which could lead to contamination. Some of the other key features that need to be considered while the packaging of eggs are listed below. Appropriate storage conditions, passage of oxygen in packaged eggs, proper packaging system for delivery during transportation, analysis of factors such as distance traveled, weather conditions, and traveling times. CozyChick is extremely proud that it has been able to create an egg packaging product that solves all problems of today and tomorrow. CozyChick is a trademark of our company, CozyChick AB. All designs for our product is patented. The company is located in Sweden. CozyChick is unique, and no other product with similar properties and technology is available in the market. CozyChick offers huge advantages in hygiene, environment, egg safety, design, and cost benefits. Thank you for listening to this presentation. CozyChick is a gigantic leap forward.